Last session, you backtracked through the serpent shrine to be certain nothing worthy lay forgotten. You sifted red amber dust from shattered eyes, argued over fragments versus fortune, and tallied silver-flecked amber, godblood, as Mantell would later call it, worth feeding to the emerald hourglass. You tested it with glittering dust and watched the green glass drink it down, then logged the debt, 5,000 gold worth of silver-flecked amber, before the hourglass would speak its true purpose. Malicia, scarred treasure hunter with a false eye, shared her newest find from the temple of Akutal, an Anubian name etched in age, Sekhmet, she who is powerful. You escorted Malicia back to Al-Kirat and swung through the encampment. Windhowl, the ginger minotaur matriarch of Dead Rock Buttes, received your news with braced dignity and promised 2 healing drafts and 2 delay poison files each week. In the city, Grigori was returned to stern lectures and latrines, while Rumbolt's rescue won each of you a favor from the Sultana. Good for coin, goods, or a political untying up to 1,000 in value. You sold rubbings to the vizier for a tidy 100, kept others close, and went to ground in the Grand Bazaar. There, Farid invested in a returning spear and the bond to call it home. Ombra claimed a keen blade. Avurel copied Identify and Unseen Servant and prepared to call a desert familiar. Travel leathers were tailored for the heat. You debated cloaks of the wastes and left the lizards stabled with a month's silver set aside. You parted with a wand of war mage and sorted potions, healing and heroism, a breath of fire, a pair of mana files, and the ever-useful Kyotum's ointment. The Skylark bore you in canvas and fire across a week of dunes to Canathan Keep, a hard-set fortress above an oasis. Among the Seekers' tents, you signed their 5 rules: mapped sectors only, auctioned loot, follow the senior seeker, file daily reports, and met Mantell Dask, a tiefling archer who marked his belt with a healing draft and a scroll of remove curse. That evening, Sook of the Golden Spear, crocodile-headed and calm, posed a riddle: salvation by weapon, warding amulet, or unknown spell. You answered in kind, steel, shield, or knowledge, and he left satisfied that you had seen the same truth from different angles. The caravan wound through Ogrilla's twin peaks and onto a green mesa. In your assigned section of the Great Pyramid, you found a neatly arranged gear room, old explorer packs, traps, torches, a working hourglass, a tarnished spyglass of real value, and a brittle ancient map sealed in a scroll case. A broom closet was suspiciously spotless. The latrine was sand-choked. In a collapsed chamber, you teased out 3 bright pieces of silver-flecked amber. Then the pillars opened on a wide hall. Cracks laced the floor, a bronze door glowed with artistry, and a bandaged gnoll woman, dead, dutiful, and silent, swept the stone. From the fissures burst rust monsters. You braced. Ombra hexed and hewed. Salahadin's doom coil split one from head to tail. Farid slid into flanks and drove the spear home twice. Salah Kamara held ground and kept anything metal out of the way of those questing antennae. Mantell's arrows struck where it mattered. When the chittering stopped, you harvested 4 antennae, short-lived, corrosive tools, and took stock beneath the unfazed sweep of the gnoll janitor. The decorated bronze door waited, and the pyramid's quiet invited you deeper.